Breaking news, this is a big one, coming from us to Pawlet, Vermont. That's where police announcing that they have now gathered a significant amount of evidence that has led them to make an arrest in the triple homicide case from earlier this week. News Channel 13's Zach Richter now joining us live from Warren County's correctional facility with these breaking new details. Zach.
Good evening, Steve. Well, Brian Crossman Jr. is being held here at the Warren County Correctional Facility for shooting and killing his entire family. That's his father, Brian Crossman Sr., his stepmother, Erica Crossman, and his 13-year-old stepbrother, Colin Taft. Now, police say when they arrived at the home on Sunday morning off of Vermont State Route 133, they found Brian Crossman Jr. outside the home and covered with blood. He told police that there were dead people inside, and when police asked Crossman Jr. what had happened, he said he had went for a walk just after midnight Sunday morning, and then when he returned to home a couple hours later, Crossman Jr. saying he located his family dead inside. Crossman Jr. saying he had gotten blood all over his shirt from dragging his father, who had died, outside the residence. Police able to confirm through their investigation that this was not true. Police say that Crossman Jr. was the murderer and had not just found his family dead, as he had shot and killed them.
Shot her own grandmother and then got into a shootout with responding officers. Police say a teenage girl shot her own grandmother and then got into a shootout with responding officers. The grandmother survived. She was holding her 2-year-old grandchild who was not injured. It all happened overnight in Kennedale. That's near Fort Worth. Fox 4's Dion Anglin joins us now after talking to the police chief about what happened. Dion.
Yeah, that's right, Steve. Disturbing incident. Kennedale police investigating a teenager with a shotgun. A girl who used that weapon to shoot her own grandmother and then fire at officers.
She had a shotgun.
Right. We don't know whose shotgun it was.
A 17-year-old girl with a shotgun. The chief of Kennedale Police Department says the teenager shot and injured her grandmother, then exchanged gunfire with the police officers who were trying to defuse their disturbance. It all happened when the teen, Jaslyn Renfro, who lives at the Alta Landing apartment complex, called 911, threatening to shoot someone inside their residence. Officers, when they arrived, saw the teen's grandmother with the teen's 2-year-old brother on the apartment balcony.
We're hoping that we're going to just have the grandmother come out with the toddler and just have a conversation and find out what's going on. And of course, it took a totally different turn.
Police say the grandmother reached the bottom of a stairwell apartment exit, and that's when Renfro fired, striking her grandmother in the back. Her 2-year-old brother was not injured.
As soon as they heard the first gunshot, obviously they wanted to take action. The door came open. We believe that the victim opened the door, thankfully. So the officers were able to start trying to extract her from that doorway. As they were trying to remove her and the 2-year-old, the suspect continued to fire at the officers.
Chief.
New details tonight in the murder of a South Shore mother. Her 17-year-old son is in custody and charged as an adult. Asal Razai joins us from Cook County Courthouse, where he appeared in front of a judge this afternoon.
The judge visibly emotional here today as he took on this case. He called it a tragedy. As we learned, the shooter is 17-year-old Davian Pryor. The court saying the victim in this case is his mother, who he shot in front of other family members. Devastating details emerging just days after the murder of 43-year-old Tatanisha Jackson. Court documents reveal her 17-year-old son, Davion Pryor, is now charged with first-degree murder. They say he shot his mother in the head at point-blank range 4 times as she was arriving to her home on Cornell Avenue in South Shore Thursday afternoon. Her husband, Davion's dad, and his 7-year-old brother both just steps behind her when she was shot. His father telling detectives as he was calling 911, he heard several more gunshots before Pryor ran out of a back door. First responders finding Jackson with multiple gunshots to the head and body. They also found 12 shell casings nearby. And Davion's dad and his 7-year-old brother at point blank range 4 times as she was arriving to her home on Cornell Avenue in South Shore Thursday afternoon. Her husband, Davion's dad, and his 7-year-old brother both just steps behind her when she was shot. His father telling detectives as he was calling 911, he heard several more gunshots before Pryor ran out of a back door. First responders finding Jackson with multiple gunshots to the head and body. They also found 12 shell casings nearby. Detectives recovered a gun at the scene and say Pryor turned himself into police just hours later. Prosecutors say Pryor has 2 pending cases in juvenile court for aggravated battery and vehicular hijacking. He was on home confinement at the time of the murder. His grandmother telling...
Shalom, shalom, Yasharala. All praises and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rikah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations unto the elect and feeding the sheep of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, in sincerity and truth with this great gospel that is coming out of our Bible. And once again, the Bible speaks about these times that we're in, man. Come on, the house divided, right? We're especially here in America, the place of confusion. Everything is divided, especially your households. Your households, right? You'll go in a fucking so-called man's house in here in America. The parents are divided. The children are divided against the parents. The children don't get along, right? Because what's pushed here, pride, and the spirit of wickedness, man. These kids, they don't know no laws and statutes and ordinances of the Lord. What do they know? A lot of fucking television, a lot of media, a lot of music, a lot of bullshit, right? Because that's what's feeding them. Your Disney Channel, right? Your fucking Empire shows about bitches shaking their asses. Music, entertainment, and folly, right? That's why these children here is fucked up, right? And they turning on their family members, man. You just had one rapper, man. He's on live or something. And the mother, he had killed his cousin. And shit, the mother of the nigga's mother he killed, tricked on his ass. Yeah, you killed my son. Right, that's what you got going on right now. You also got these friends. Who's the main people killing each other? These people know each other. They're friends. You got the houses divided. You got friends turning on each other. The Bible talks about that. It says, in them days, friends shall fight like enemies. And we've seen that. We've seen houses divided, friends fighting like enemies, and the spirit of wickedness exceedingly polluting this place, man. Because the only thing that's going to be left is what? Judgment. Plus, this is the spirits that are created for vengeance, man. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 39 and 28. It reads, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them, right? It talks about wild beasts, right? And it talks about the sword, right? The sword punishing the wicked to destruction. And that's what we got happening, man. We also got these people, they turning on their family members. The Lord said, think not that I come to send peace, right? Let's get this verse, Matthew 10 and 34. It reads, think not that I am come to send peace on earth, but I came not to send peace, but a sword, And that sword is being put to use. You got these mass shootings. You had one dude just shoot a motherfucker, have a shootout, and killed the person over some music at a bar. He said if you play that music, you're not a real Mexican. And dude upped that thumper and got to shooting. Right? That's the spirit right now, the spirit of the sword. It says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword, for I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against the mother, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law, right? Division in them houses, right? Children not respecting parents, right? Because you got these lazy-ass fucking kids who don't want to do nothing but be on their social media, their cell phones, and just want to be out with their friends. They don't want to work. They don't want to contribute nothing to the household. So what these parents are getting tired of these little monsters they've been fucking raising. And guess what? These little monsters are turning on their parents. It says, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household. Turn off the game. Fuck you, mom. And then you get the shootout. All you hear is bullets flying in that motherfucker. over a PS5. Right, one dude told his dad told him, man, go wash your funky ass feet. The father told the son to go wash his feet. Somebody got killed or fucked up over that shit. One dude told his ass to go wash the dishes. Somebody got killed over that. There was one over, hey, who's gonna walk the dog today? Father against son, shootout. Right, them the times we living in. A man's foes shall be they of his own household, right? Because we already know family ain't family in the times that we live in. In the times that we live in right here, we're in a fucking prison, right? We are all in this fucking prison called captivity. And guess what? These are our fellow cellmates, right? Honor thy mother and thy father. But everybody else is a fellow cellmate, right? It says, he that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And that's these people. They don't love the Lord. Right? They don't love the Lord. They think they love their parents. They think they love their mother and fathers, but they don't honor their mother and fathers, right? The motherfuckers, well, mom, dad, what can you give me? Right? Plus, you done integrated with the wicked, so that spirit of the wicked done hopped on a lot of you children of Israel. Right? That's why you call your mothers bad words, your parents bad names, right? You got that rebellious Edomite ass spirit, right? Because everything Jake do is after the goddamn devil, Esau, Edom. He that loveth father or mother more than me. And these Edomites don't respect their parents. They don't give a fuck. Right? They don't give a damn. It says, he that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Right? And he that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. Right? Because we in the times of, who's my mother? Who's my brother? Let's get this. Read the book of Matthew 12 and 46. And it reads, while he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren, Salaki, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand towards his disciple and said, behold, my mother and my brethren, because we already know the Father is Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, the Lord Yahweh. It says, and he stretched forth his hand towards his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren, for whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and my sister and my mother. Right, and these people, they're not in the same accordance under what the banner of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Like I said, you'll go in a household, the son's a Muslim, the daughter's a slut, the mother's a whore, the father, all you want to do is work. Right, his God is money. The mother's God is another man. Right, the daughter, she's just fucking lost. The son, he don't know what the hell is going on. Right, this is an American household. Really, this is the household of all these people around the world. Right, because these houses is collapsing because the Lord's about to bring in what? Righteousness. We about to see the end of all this wickedness because this place is filthy, just like in the time of the book of Genesis. And read Genesis 6 and 5. It says, and the Most High saw that wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of their hearts was only evil continually. Right, that's the spirit of these people, evil continually. Right, they ain't thinking about repenting. What the Bible say. This is Luke 13 and 3. I tell you, nay, but except ye repent, ye shall all likewise perish. I tell you, nay, but except ye repent, ye shall all likewise perish. And that's what's about to happen. People are about to perish for not returning away from their wickedness and returning back to their power, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because one thing we know, wickedness cannot save you. Right? Wickedness cannot save you. You're not going to be saved through robbing and stealing and destroying. You're not going to be saved by lying, right? You're not going to be saved by being wicked, right? The Lord has a judgment for wicked men. The scriptures speak about what? It's the book of 2 Peter 3 and 7. It reads, but the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of what? Ungodly men. That's what the Lord's about to do. destroy ungodly men off the face of the earth, right? And he's already started. Let's go back to that Genesis. This is the book of Genesis 6:5. It says, "And the Most High saw that the wickedness of man, right, was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually." Right? Hey, check this out. Let's read. It says, "My son raped me." Yes, my biological son raped me in the bathroom, mom tells. Right? Yeah, he probably seen you walking around with them titties out and your ass out all the years, because you fucking women are out of order. Right? You women are out of order in front of your children. You had one low-life little black hoe. She in the mirror shaking her ass, and the little baby, man, he done hopped on the back of her ass, start jumping, because he probably seen them low-life niggas coming through, popping her in front of him since he's been ever since he came out the womb. He been seeing his mother getting popped by other men. So he seen her shake that ass. He jumped. He like 3-4 years old. He hopped on that ass too. And guess what, man? It says, "My son raped me." Yes, my biological son raped me in the bathroom, mom tells. And it's about to get worse. Right? Because it's going to be graping season. These little fucking demonic, dope fiend looking ass motherfucking kids. Right? The Lord said, what, these hoes going to bring forth monsters. Let's get that verse. This is the book of 2 Ezra 5, verse 8. It says, "There shall be confusion also in many places." Especially here in America, the land of Babylon, the land of confusion. The word Babylon means confusion. It says, "There shall be confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters." Right? And these women are bringing forth monsters. Right? It's like, man, these women, they don't know who the fuck the baby father is. Right? They've been fucked by these low-life, dope fiend ass, murderous ass, low-life ass motherfuckers they done ran across in a club or somewhere, or in the hood somewhere, and guess what? They done planted a demonic seed in that pussy. Right? They done planted a demonic seed in that hoe, and guess what? That motherfucking child done grew up watching the mother be a hoe, the father a killer. A lot of these children don't even know their fathers. They don't know shit, so they are out of order. They don't have nothing to correct them, nothing to guide them. So what they being guided by? Who? Esau Edom, the devil. Esau Edom, the television, the media, Satan, the music. Right? And they're fucked up. Right? It says there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. Monsters, goddammit. And this is a face of a monster throwing D in his mama. That nigga threw that D up in his mama, boy. Yeah, because these little sick, twisted motherfuckers, high off of drugs. They show one nigga, boy, he so motherfucking high. They like, goddamn, nigga, wake your ass up. That nigga, he falling asleep like a heroin addict, right? These niggas like 17, 18, 19, 20, can't even fucking do shit, can't do a push-up, right? Motherfucker can pop a grape, can break a grape, but you know what they know how to do? Pull that fucking trigger. It don't take too much strength to pull a trigger, right? That's one, or to stab a motherfucker up, or to kill a family member. They're good at killing, right? But the spirit of righteousness they do not have. So the Lord's about to kill a lot more of these wicked fucking low-life men. Let's get this one verse. Bear with me. Let me go back to get this verse. Bear with me. This is the book of Isaiah 13:9. It reads, "Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it." Right? We can't beg for, we're waiting for the day of the Lord. It says, "Hasteth the day of the Lord," paraphrasing, because that brings in the kingdom of heaven, and all this wickedness gets fucking destroyed. Right? The thoughts of the minds of these people, the way they operate. Right? Hey, even our wicked bodies get destroyed, man. We get new minds, new bodies, and a new spirit. You don't think we're fucking waiting and begging for the Lord to come back and cleanse us and fix us because we're broken? We're broken as a people, and damn sure this society is broken. So we need help from up above through Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, so the day of the Lord cometh, right? It says, behold, the day of the Lord cometh, full both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And it reads, and I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. What does it say? I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, right? Because it's judgment time, baby. Right? It's time for these people to understand that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai ruleth in the kingdom of men. And he done gave her over to the bases of men. Esau Edom, and now he's about to snatch his authority away. And everybody who followed after Esau Edom, your fucking spirit is about to be snatched away too. That's why it says, come up out of her and be ye separate. And touch not any unclean thing. And everything about this society is wicked and unclean. That's why you gotta refresh your mind, right? It says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Right? Because you seen the father was in that house where the son shot the mother. That was not a real man. Right? That was not a real man. Because how you don't know what's going on in your house? How the fuck your son got guns? He's committing crimes. Right? We understand it's the curses. Right? We're underneath the curses. You could try to be the best father you want to be. Guess what, man? The Lord will fuck your house up. The Lord will have your son a sodomite, your daughter a whore. Right? And here you trying your best, man. I gotta fix my family, man. Fuck the family, man. It says you gotta please the Lord. Seek ye Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? And the Lord will take care of your family. The Lord will take care of your family. The Lord will guide your family in the right path if they are part of the elect. If they're not part of the elect, man, hey, they're not gonna make it. They're not gonna make it, man. This ain't about family, motherfucker. This is about the elect of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and the Lord is looking for his true servants and his true worshipers to worship him in sincerity and truth. Anything outside of that is a dog, and you're not worthy of being saved, right? It says, and I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of the fierce anger, right? Because what the Lord is upset. The Lord is upset, and he's about to judge this place. Isaiah 13, verse 16, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Right? What it says in their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. Right, man? The Lord don't give a fuck about a household in the times you're coming into. All this family shit, right? So you better seek the Lord. If you want to protect your family, you better seek the Lord, man. Because if you ain't underneath that hedge and that protection of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you and your family is, how can we say, jacked up. Big trouble.